Guys, by the way, holy F, okay? Nobody talked about, okay, I watched the Pacers and then the OKC game while I was doing my 10K steps today. I watched the highlights, all 3 games. First of all, no one told me the finals is best of 7. So I was like, I'm so confused. Anyways, I accidentally watched game 2 highlights, then game 3, and then I went back to game 1 and oh my God. Guys, nobody talked about this. What's his name? Tyrese Halliburton. He won the game with 0.3 seconds left. Nobody. That's so crazy. I don't know. I didn't. Nobody told me that. But like, yeah. I watched the highlights. I got really excited because I was like, oh my God, that's the guy from 2K. Whenever they would say the names, I would like know them, like Dolt and Williams and Halliburton and SGA. And yeah, I was like, oh my God, I know them. The guy from 2K. But I could, God, it felt great. I could follow the game. I followed it, the whole thing. Even though it's only the highlights, it's like they do 15-minute, NBA uploads 15-minute things. It's actually very good for my attention span. It's very interesting. Wait, am I allowed to watch, like, can I show you guys, for those of you who missed it? This shit is hype, okay? And there's a game at 5:30 today, and I kind of want to watch it, but I'm going to be live, so I might pull it up on my second monitor. Just like to see the scores. Because it's 2-1 Pacers right now. So the first team to get 4 wins the NBA Finals. And I didn't realize they do this, but like I kind of knew that they do this. They do it on like home court. Like so the first game was at OKC, and then the second was Pacers. And do they fly back and forth? So they're in Indiana, and then they're in Oklahoma City. Then like that boom boom. And I was like, dude, imagine being like you're going into enemy territory. I was just like, God, because the first game I watched was Pacers playing, and it was the first time apparently in like 25 years that they had the Pacers had played the finals game at that arena. So it was a really big deal. And I was thinking like, wow, I would hate to be on like OKC right now. Like I'm like walking in playing, and everyone is wearing the ops colors, and nobody wants you to win. How like. I know. This is my first time kind of like really thinking about that. Home court, and everyone's going, defense! And nobody cheers when you make the shot. Nobody wants you making the 3-pointer. It's like, whoosh, whoosh, silence. I'm like, oh my God. They all don't like you. That's all sports, I know, but like I really was like watching it, like thinking about, wow, and the home court, like it just, and then like the pressure to win. You know? Anyways, I gotta show you guys this. I was going to myself. I was on the treadmill like okay. It was my first time understanding what was happening really. Like I watched in college, but I don't even think I really like, maybe I understood back then, but it doesn't feel like I did. Okay, I know I'll get DMCA'd, but like I doubt I'll get DMCA'd just for this like last frame, okay? So we go back here. I mean, it could happen, but here we go. Okay, people watch NBA highlights safely? Okay, well, just look at this. We're in the 4th quarter, okay, with 10 seconds left, okay? 4th quarter, 10 seconds left. Pacers are down 1 point, okay? 1 point. There's 10 seconds left, okay? Bro said we. Okay, look.
Mark won't go. Rebound, Neesmith. The Pacers with a chance to win it.
Look at this! 5 seconds left!
Halliburton looking. Halliburton.
2.3 seconds left!
Driving, pulls up, jump shot. It's good! It's good! With 3/10
Bruh.
Second remaining. Timeout, OKC. Tyrese Halliburton does it again.
Is that not crazy?
No fouls to give. Halliburton looking. Halliburton driving, pulls up, jump shot. It's good!
And then I started to watch more clips of the Pacers, and I found out this is kind of a regular occurrence for them. Like, they are the comeback kids of the NBA. Yeah, I was watching, and then I watched the one against the Knicks. I saw that short. I was like, what the hell? This team just does that to him. And no one cheers, dude. That just pissed off. Look, this is everyone in this crowd hated that. They hated it. That sucked the soul out of them. Is that not? Oh man. So now it's so funny. So now after playing NBA2k, I can follow a real NBA game. So I went and watched the highlights, and I was like, oh shit, that's kind of, except in the highlights they don't show fouls. So I never got to see like free throw stuff. I only watched the highlights, but the highlights are great if you don't like know too much, because it just shows all the cool stuff. 3-pointers, this, that. Lay up this, alley-oop that, boom, dunk, and you're like, dang. The highlights are awesome. So not many SGA highlights. Actually, there was a ton. SGA like had a ton of great shots throughout the 3 games. I mean, like they were all. I felt like the camera was always on him and Halliburton. Anyways, so I'm up to date now with ball. I only know that this is the most I really watched in the past decade, these 3 games. But the game 4 is today. I'm kind of rooting for the Pacers. I don't know. I think the reason is because this is hype. And then the first game I watched was game 2. And I don't know. I think I was just kind of excited. Like the Pacers was kind of like maybe they were interviewing them more, or maybe there was something about it it was really hype. That the crowd seemed excited. I think it's because I started watching when Pacers had home court advantage, and seeing them in the crowd, I was like, yeah, I wanted them to win that first game, because I was like, imagine losing on home court. That's so sad. So then the first game I watched just happened to be the Pacers game. So game 4 tonight, happening in 2.5 hours. This is big stuff, guys. If I can't watch it because I'll be streaming, I'll watch the highlights. How soon do they upload the highlights? Pretty quick. Who's Sean Marion? Anyways, now the game's not too hard to follow. No spoilers in chat. Don't spoil anything. Oh, actually, I don't care. Just give me the... No, you can spoil. Ooh, actually, I kind of like not knowing. Like this, I like genuinely like jaw on the ground when I was walking this morning, because I did not have any clue this was going to happen. I was just like, I couldn't believe it. Look at this right here. 1 point away. OKC has to win or they're in big trouble. Yep, that's true. Who has home court advantage today? You got to get into hockey next. I got one sport at a time. I'm right now is I got to learn basketball. Okay, hockey later. I kind of learned a little hockey, a little bit. I went to a Kings game like a couple months, 6 months ago. I kind of followed. I mean, it's just a puck. Puck going in some goals and some stuff like that. I knew a little bit. There's a puck and it goes in, and it's usually they don't make much, and then there's like a shutout, and in the shutout the goalie the goalie doesn't, I can't remember, something about not making any. And then there's that movie called Miracle, that one.